Hello, crafty friends. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Let's start with the first card. I cut out from the patterning paper um, a panel that is 3 by 4 inches, I believe. Yeah. This patterning paper is very, very cute with the tiny bees. And with my tape runner, I just um, glue it to the card base, just center it. And then I took one of the die cut, the little one of the little beehive, and I put some foam square behind and attach it in the center. This card is super simple, just basically die cut and a little chipboard, I think. So now just got this cute little banner with bounty banner with this heart and flowers, and I put some again square behind. The foam square come in the kit, and then I pop up again some of the two of the bees. Plenty of bees in this set, in this kit. So I attach this small one with the very thick foam tape. Oh no, sorry, foam square that come in the kit. That is very, very dimensional. And then I use some of my foam square that they are less dimensional, less thick. So I use it for the larger bee. And then again, I'm gonna pop up the sentiment. That is a chipboard. I say be happy. And I'm gonna attach it to my card. And guess what? I purchased the square ruler? What do you call it? Tea ruler. And I'm using it. Loving it. I'm gonna add a bit of shimmer to the wings of the bees with my wing costella. You probably can't see it, but in real life it's quite cute. Quite shiny. And then I had a little bit on the flowers as well. And the last touch, I had some enamel accent on the center of my little flowers in the beehive, just to give a bit more interest and dimension. And the card number 1 is done. Very quick and easy. Now for card number 2, I cut a square of this green wood-like type patterning paper, and I'm just gonna attach it on the top of my. It's just slightly smaller of the size of the card, so it's gonna leave a little border. And then I'm gonna attach it directly to the card base on the top. And then I'm gonna use another couple of die cuts that are the little tree. I use some double-side tape that come in the kit. To be fair, I used the one from the kit before because I still have some. So I'm gonna finish that one first before I open the new one. There you go. I'm gonna put it there on the left hand side. Simply attached to the flat to the card. And then I'm gonna attach on top this cute fence chipboard. That is part of the chipboard's images on the kit. And then I'm gonna attach this adorable little fox. I found it that it's got a very very good attitude. Like, oh, I don't care. And then I'm gonna put the sentiment, keep on being you, And I'm gonna pop up as well with foam. And then I'm gonna use a couple of the heart that come in the die cut set in the kit. A gold one and a pink one. And again, I'm gonna pop them up with some foam. Can't take it out, but I manage. That's it. And as a finish touch, I'm gonna use liquid pearl, and I'm gonna just put them a dot on the flower center. There you go. And the card number 2 is done. Another easy one. Card number 3. I use this die cut with the die that I've got, a rectangle die that I've got in my stash. I die cut a panel of them very similar to the blue one, the pink with the bees pattern and paper. Absolutely adore them. They are so cute. And again, I'm gonna simply attach to the center of my card. That's the hard part, to center it. Done it. And then I'm gonna use one of these cute little tags that is a die cut on the kit. Of course, a bit of foam tape, a foam square. Sorry, they're not even square; they're rectangles. I'm gonna pop that up on my card. I decided to use a bit of baker twine, white and pink, and I'm just gonna make a little bow at the top of my tag. I should attach it first, then make it easier, but never mind. At this point, I don't know if I want them long. I want to leave the string long or short. Not so sure, so I cut in the middle. And I'm gonna center that on my card. There you go. Done. How cute is that pattern and paper? And then it's time to add another cutie from the die cut, the little hedgehog. I hope it's correct, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna put the foam square just on one side and glue on the other side because it's gonna overlap the tag. That has got dimension already. It's so adorable. So this one is gonna be new baby card, so I'm gonna make it as sweet as possible. These 2 little banners that come in the kit, they're on the die cut, they're so cute, and I'm gonna attach them together, and then I'm gonna add some dimension on the back, I think. But first of all, I'm gonna put a little twine again, just a little small bow, just to match the bigger one, and then I put some foam tape on the back and attach it. At this point, I decided to go a bit shorter with the string on the tag. There you go, better. Now, as a sentiment, I'm using 2 things. One is one of the pop-up puffy sticker that come in the kit that says sweet, and I'm gonna attach it on top of the two little banners. The welcome baby sentiment come from my own design stamp set that I'm gonna show you in a minute. It's called Jungle Friends or something like that. There you go. And I'm gonna use the welcome baby ones. I designed it a while ago. And as a finishing touch now, I'm gonna do some enamel dot on the eyes and the nose. I think one of the eyes is smaller, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more on one side. There you go, and the card is done. Now for card number 4, I'm using a square 5x5 of the honeycomb pattern paper, and I'm just gonna make a little envelope by scoring a 2. I forgot to press. There you go, and then a 3. So it's gonna create an envelope that is 3x2 size. That is the size of a gift card or credit card, and this one is gonna become like a gift card pocket for a birthday card. To tell you the truth, this card is not my favorite. I don't think it came out the way I wanted to, but never mind. I'm gonna show you anyway. So once I'm creating my little, I created my little envelope with my envelope punch board that from Memory Keeper, I think it is. And then with a bit of tape on the side, I'm just gonna close the envelope. Oops, I attach it inside as well. Better take it off. There you go. And the cute little envelope for my gift card is ready. Actually, I think I'm gonna round the corner first. And now that I've got the envelope, I'm just gonna, sorry about the focus on the camera, it come and go. I'm just gonna glue it directly to my card base. Sorry. With my tape runner. That is, I think it's finishing. Now I'm just gonna attach it. I'm not center it exactly because I wanna need some space on top and bottom. So now I'm gonna attach a little banner that I cut that come in the kit, just to give my envelope a bit more interest. I'll be using double-sided tape just to attach it on the top of my envelope. I think I did it too plain. Maybe I should have gave a bit of I don't know, frame or something, or maybe the envelope is too big. I don't know, it didn't come out the way I wanted, but never mind. I'm gonna use some of the lovely puffy stickers. There's no birthday, there's no happy birthday stick, so I'm just gonna create my own sentiment, say happy you day. So it could be used for birthday or for something else as well. Then I'm gonna attach happy on the top. So I started with the last letter, the Y, because I didn't want, I needed to leave some space, but I wasn't worried about the space on the left, just the space on the right. So the word happy will just sit there on top of the things of my envelope. Okay, so now I'm gonna attach the word you directly on the envelope. They're quite cute. I like the font. There you go. And now I'm gonna use some of the cute little arrows just to point at you from one side and the other. There you go. And I'm gonna use one of the hearts as well. Oh, a couple of hearts actually. And I'm gonna use one of the hearts to try to close the envelope. It didn't work that well. I think it wasn't strong enough. So I end up after using a little glue dot, but you won't see it. And now I'm gonna attach the banner. Again, the same banner that I used before. I think it's adorable. And I'm gonna pop it up again. There you go. Very dimensional. This foam tape so big. So foam square. And I'm just gonna put it on the corner, left corner, like that. And now I'm gonna add a couple of the chipboard, the 2Bs. I just put it like that, but then later I'm gonna add some glue and foam tape just to make sure they don't fall off. And a little bee puffy sticker on the corner. And that's it. And the card is done. As I said, it's not my favorite. I think there's something missing. I'm not sure what. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can tell me what it is. But something about it that doesn't make me happy. Anyway, it's done. And let's pass to card number 5. So I use again the same stitch die that I used before, and this time I cut a piece of this cute little yellow gingham pattern paper. I meant to touch it on the foam, but accidentally I attached directly on the card without thinking until it was too late. I took my time to that is when I realized. In the end I decided to go for it and not to use the foam in the end. Now I created a little I didn't create it. It came is a die cut that came in the kit. So it's a little frame, a blue frame. It comes with something inside, so I just pop out whatever inside. I cut a little piece of a square of pattern paper, black and white pattern paper, and I attach it to the back of it. I thought it was really cute. And now I'm gonna use a bit of foam to pop up that frame. I'm gonna use some tape, this double-sided tape, and then to attach it to my card, again double-sided tape. There you go. I'm gonna kind of center it. And then I'm gonna use again this adorable little fox because I really like it. So I'm gonna pop up with the foam square, the little fox, attaching a little corner of the frame. And then I'm gonna go for the sentiment. This one says special to me. It's one of the puff stickers. And I'm gonna use another puff stickers that say you make me smile. I'm just gonna attach it at the bottom part. And then another puff stickers because I didn't have enough. This one say it will always be you. I should have had some bees, but never mind. I had a couple of heart to finish it, and that's it. I would say it could be a present for a loved one, a little card for a loved one. Card number 6, I used this polka dot that is a bit spread. I mean, it's not exactly polka dot because it's like splattered, but it's cute. And then I create a little frame with this dies from Simon Says Stamp. I've got these dies from forever. I love them. I use them all the time. And I created a little frame with the gold cardstock that is not coming in the kit. This is my personal one. I put some. I use my tape runner to put some adhesive on the back of the panel, and I attach some acetate because this is gonna be a shaker card that you probably guessed already. So now I'm gonna glue my gold frame directly on top of that, so it looks like a precious frame. And on the back I'm gonna use foam. I put some double-side tape at the back of the foam, and then I just create my own shape. And now I'm gonna use the very, very, very pretty sequins that come in the kit. They are really, really nice. You know, I didn't think I would like blue sequins. I never thought about buying any, but wow, they are gorgeous. I put some double-side tape on the back of the foam again, and then I just attach it to my card. Look how pretty those sequins are, so shiny. I'm gonna use this cute little bird that come in the kit that I cut, and I'm not gonna pop it up because it's got already quite a lot of dimension, the card, so I'm just gonna glue directly on the stencil. I'm gonna try to keep the glue in the center. I don't want it to come out and be visible on the acetate, so there you go. I think it's quite cute. Now, as a sentiment, I was thinking about lovely, but then I changed my mind. I went for a thankful for you. That is a puffy sticker. Look at those pretty sequins. Is it sequin or sequins? I don't know. Anyway, and now as a final touch, another enamel dot on the eye, just to give a bit of dimension. And this will look pretty cute. I'm happy with this one. Now, card number 7. My heart belong to you. I'm gonna use, instead of pattern and paper, this time I'm gonna use a piece of vellum that is cut slightly smaller than my card base. And I'm gonna pop in the center the sentiment that is a die cut, circle die cut sentiment that come in the kit. I'm just gonna center in my vellum. Not very clear. I'm afraid, because I think it's the sun come and goes, so sometimes it's a bit too bright. Now I'm gonna try to frame my vellum and to give it some place to put the the foam square at the back after when I attach it to my card. So here you go, the little cute banner that come in the kit. I don't know, it's a border, more than banner, border. And I'm gonna use another of the beehive, the second one. In the kit they come everything double. And then I'm gonna use the word hello honey. I just matted on top of some gold cardstock, and then I cut around. There you go. And then I'm gonna use some of the die cuts that come in the kit. Some very cute honeycomb pieces that I'm gonna touch on the bottom left and the top right. Just tucking in a bit inside under my sentiment circle. There you go. I'm gonna start to attach it. That wasn't a good idea because I end up attach more stuff on it, but never mind. Always check before attach anything to make sure it's the right direction. I wasted too many cards like that. And now I'm just gonna attach my honeycomb there that I decided to put in the end. So I need some something under the vellum to be able to cope with the weight of the of the beehive. And I decided to add more bees. That's so adorable. Here I'm still deciding what to do, and then in the end I put a foam square under, and then I attach my beehive on top. I put some foam square on the bottom part, and so I'm gonna put some glue on the top because it's gonna be attached directly to the sentiment. Yeah, forgot to take off the release paper. There you go, that's better. And at this point my battery kind of ran out in a minute. I didn't realize while I was attaching the bees. But it's good, so you don't have to no, let's carry on, never mind. There you go. So I decided to put some of the beautiful blue sequins, I don't know. And I'm just gonna use some glossy accent. I attach it directly on the vellum and on the sentiment. And my card is done. There you go. Now, card number 8. I decided to use one of the die that I've got in my stash. That is this little border die. It's very cute, and I use it a lot in the past, but it's been a while now, so I decided to use it. And I create some kind of a border by cutting one side of my card base, and then I'm gluing some yellow, this gingham yellow pattern and paper that I absolutely love. It's really nice. I'm just gonna attach it there as a border so it will be visible when you close the card. Just a tiny, there you go. And now I will use some of all the butterfly that come in the die cuts that come in the kit. They're like two light blue, small blue, and two slightly larger green ones. And just gonna try to attach them around the border. Space them evenly, and then I just glue them flat on the card. Again, I'm using Glossy Accent, my always way to go glue. There we go. Last butterfly. And then to fill up the space, I'm gonna use the little flowers, 3 little flowers that come in the kit again, on the die cuts. And again, the beautiful, pretty blue sequin. Oh gosh, I just need to learn what to say, isn't it? There you go, just gonna attach them on the card. Directly on the last one. There you go. Now, for the sentiment, I decided to use this Bigelow that come in the kit again, and just pop up with some foam squares. As a final touch, I will do 2 things. A bit of shine on the wings with my Wing Castella. Again, I don't think you'll be able to see it from the video, hopefully from the picture, but probably not. I'm gonna add some picture at the end of the video, so maybe you can see better there. And to give a bit more dimension and more sparkle, I'm gonna add some Glossy Accent on the bodies of the butterflies and on the sentiment. Just gonna rewrite with the glue. Because when you dry, it's gonna be a bit more dimensional and shiny. And that's it, and the card is done. And now for the last card. Oh no, sorry, this is card number 9. It's not the last one. So I didn't have any more of the card that come in the kit, so I create my own one with I think I do it for 2 cards. I create my own one, isn't it? With the cardstock that come in the kit, the A5 panels. And I cut a square of white cardstock and embossed with a polka dot embossing folder, something that I had in my stash. I'm not sure where it come from. I think it's CZ, but you can use anything, I think. And this one is gonna be another baby card. Because I love these soft colors. So I think it would be nice for a welcome baby card. So I'm gonna use the little rainbow that is adorable, and both clouds, some more banners, and a lovely little hot air balloon. I'm gonna glue the first one directly on the card, and then I'm gonna pop up the second banner with foam square. And last but not least, I'm gonna pop up the hot air balloon. I'll use completely finish, I think, my square now. And yeah, I think that's fine. And now for sentiment, I'm gonna use this die set, the Someone Says Stamp one. I think they are super cute, and it say welcome baby. I stuck it like 2 or 3 together just to give it a bit more dimension and then make it more strong. And then I just put some glue at the back and attach it directly on my card. Once it dry, I cut off the excess. Shame, because it was cute, the little curve, but never mind. And the card is done. I'm gonna leave it like that, very simple, but very cute with the soft colors. What do you think? And now, as a last card, I'm gonna use all the, not all, but some of the leftover of my pattern and paper that I used today. I cut it in little strip. They are more or less, not precisely, 1/2 inch strips. And they're just gonna go in order. I'm attaching it to it's one of those double-side sticky paper, you know, like you got the adhesive in both parts. So I open the first part and just gonna go simply putting one beside each other, and then sorry, I'm gonna cut off what I need, and look at that. It's quite nice on its own. But what I decide to do is just cut some circles and to use them as a decoration for my card, next card. I'll take another piece of pattern and paper from the kit, a blue with splattered dots, colorful dots. And now I'm detaching the release paper from the other side of the paper, because basically they become like stickers, and decide the position. So I attach the first one where I want it, and then for the rest I'm just gonna put some removable tape just to see where to put them. And then I think I can use the leftover when I cut him off. I can use the leftover from the other bits, but here I made a mistake. I should have cut it on the other side. I realize now, so, oh no, we're supposed to cut the other side. Oh well, what can you do? Mistakes happen, never mind. Because if I cut it, I show you now, if I cut it on the other side, I could have used it like that, but not. I don't like the fact that everything is horizontal. Shame, never mind. I had to cut another circle. And now I'm just gonna attach it directly to my panel by removing the release paper. A little corner. Come out perfect. I didn't need to do anything on that. Try to give it the same kind of distance. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but. And now, so annoying. I don't want to use the vertical stripe. I want it horizontal. That's me. I guess it would have worked anyway, but I decided to cut another circle. And I've got some left over for another project. go, one last bit there. There is a little bit of leftover hanging out, so I'm gonna remove it. I did trim it slightly smaller after, because I wanted a bit more borders, pink border visible. So again, I'm using cardstock. The cardstock I come in the kit to create my own card. There you go, done. And now I'm just gonna attach my panel on the things. This time I remember to put some some tape, some foam on the back, and I back it with some double-sided paper again. This time I'm using the Altenew one because I had some pieces left over, so I used them. And now I'll just attach it to my card. Now for the sentiment, I'm gonna use one of them puffy stickers. Keep on being you. And I'm just gonna kind of center it there. There you go. And as a final touch, I'm gonna add some enamel dots because I think the circle and circle look good. So the color is all very, very similar to the to the paper. So I'll just go around and attach a pink one and then another couple here and there. And another pink one there. And then I needed to have another one because they have to be an even number. So I'll attach a blue over there. And that's it. And the last card is done. I'm really, really sorry about the long video, but I'm sure you're gonna skip most of it. Now, to the end, I'm gonna show you all the cards I made today. So they're not in particular order, to be fair, because I didn't remember. So I'm sure that was card number 1, but I think this one was card number 5. And this one was card number 3, or 2 actually, and this one is card number 4. I'm sure it was my least favorite, the welcome baby one. Look at the cute little dot in the eyes. Sorry about the focus again. And the shaker one, it's very pretty. Card number 6. Card number 7, my heart belongs to you. And the welcome baby, card number 8. Card number 9, the hello. Now it should be dry already. Look at the shiny. And the last one with the pattern and paper left over, card number 10. Thank you so much for sticking up with me. I hope you enjoy, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and maybe give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very, very, very soon. Bye.